store. Poor Ashu. Saved such a thing and brought it back, and now she's gone. And her only brother. No one's heard from him in years.
Nandoi Shifu. What on earth is this?
This one should have had voice acting, what the fuck? Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable. Beyond any dispute, the resentment, the boundless hatred. It is the karma I deserve. I must bear it.
This bridge leads to where Xiaoguang used to live. This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Here, this is for you.
A pale wildflower suddenly wedged into the joints. A strange warmth spreads along the arm plate. It's the heat from a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Come on, girl. Speak your words. Oh my god, she's not going to say any of her words. You're not going to say anything? Fucking... Oh, come on.
I trust your judgment, Xiaoguang. And I trust Senior Ye too.
Back to ZENLESS Zone Zero. Last one of the night, I think. I mean, it's not even night. I'm so used to recording at night that I just say night, even though it's literally daytime. This place brings back some childhood memories. The sunlit wall over there. Mom used to say that the part of the wall warmed by the sun was the coziest heater in the winter. One time I secretly buried my brother's clothes over there, hoping to warm them in the sun as a surprise. But I buried them so well that I couldn't even find them myself and ended up crying. Xiaoguang, you were really a mischievous kid. Luckily Dad was there. He had a natural knack for finding things. He said the sunlit had hit the brick when I hid the clothes, and it remembered the location for me. Unfortunately, the clothes were already ruined when we dug them up. Mom and Dad just laughed, and my brother didn't blame me either. There I was, covered in dirt, bawling my eyes out like a little troublemaker. There used to be this big open space there. On hot days, the miners would set out long benches, sit together and chat until evening. The adults would fan themselves and talk while the children ran around chasing fireflies. Mom worried we'd run too far, so she taught me and my brother a simple little technique to make the fireflies form a trail of light. It wasn't anything powerful, just fun. It was like painting with light. I can almost still hear it. The blind old lady upstairs calling her family to come in for dinner, and the sound of miners' lamps tapping on the steps as they return from work. That's such warm memories. They fought so hard to protect this place, to make it warm and welcoming, even if it was later all consumed. A corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins and wall sections are unusually smooth. Unlike natural breaks, the scratches look more like they were covered by some kind of sharp wingtip. Are there any winged monsters around here?
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded. You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Banyu Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
Is it that weird voice Dialyn mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
Yes, I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction. Strange white flowers? Weird voices? Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sarah and Senior Ye heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they were looking for should be in that same direction.
In that case, it's too dangerous to just rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish investigating, then regroup before deciding our next move.
Guys, you forgot the robot filter. Hold on, I'm gonna check something. Nothing there. I can't talk to him again, apparently.
Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then I'll have no choice but to.
Another illusion. Senior Ye seems to be secretly waiting for something.
Go on. Hate. The monster who stood by and let death through.
Wise, stop running around in circles with Eos. A place once filled with children's laughter and joy, now covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years and ravaged by disaster, you can still clearly feel the dedication of its original designers. Every inch of this small area was carefully planned out, just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation amidst this harsh mining district life. It stubbornly resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days.
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's giving me the creeps. Dialyn, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside. If it weren't swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Dialyn's calm expression shifts, replaced by a complex gaze blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful? Towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release? Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most keep on living.
Jesus, that's a rough line.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
Okay, yeah, that's a crazy, like, rough line, but please, nobody just follow that. Jesus Christ. I fear someone taking this in a dark moment in their life and being like, okay, yeah, I'll just take myself out so the people I love the most in my life keep on living. That's not good advice. The swing comes to a stop, and Dialyn seems lost in thought. Let's return to the central...
Don't push yourself, Dialyn.
To the skies!
What the hell?
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen ones like these. Could it be Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off.
Why does it feel like it's focused on dialyn and Banyu Shifu? This close feeling like I'm being watched is all too familiar.
End this hatred!
I'm waiting for it to go into its miasma phase before I bring out even Shifu's moves.
The verdict is unforgivable!
Strength and finesse.
Frames are ready!
Can't get through? Try again!
Spare no effort!
An opportunity.
Well, I can... Well, I
Obliterate
guess I
form
can
and
use
spirit.
one.
Release. Keep your guard up.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. Let me gauge what it's capable of.
Inadequate.
Yeah, you can't
Obliterate
tussle
form
with
and spirit.
Yuklin Shifu. She literally purifies that shit.
Release.
Forward! Turn around! Smash them! Got one for complaints!
Reality and illusion.
Surprise high five!
End this hatred! Against all!
After the sacrifices are defeated.
The creators call.
Don't forget, you once chased after its illusion.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
Auntie Fong.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. It is you,
What?
unlucky girl.
What the fuck? Ain't no way they tossed her into the what?
Trick. Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
No, I have to figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her. How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help! Dialyn! 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 Dialyn, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just froze in place. No matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes.
What did it say?
Just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind. Tried to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banyue? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like my own? No, I haven't heard anything like that. But when you two froze, the Qingming sword reacted slightly in its case. The case was sealed by Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
Bro.
This isn't the time for me to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the Elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiao Guang's got a point. Plus, the miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes one last look at the sealed gate and nods. I think after this video I should probably go get myself something to eat. Or, well... nah. After returning to Suibian Temple, Zhao Guang tells the mystics that they're what's going on.
So you're Ye Xingguang, the one who inherited the Qingming sword at a young age. I've heard that your talent really stands out among the younger generation of Yunquei Summit, and that you might even be the most likely to become a Void Hunter.
That's more praise than I deserve. Everyone, it was my recklessness that kept me from realizing how serious the situation was. I shouldn't have kept things from you. I owe all of you a sincere apology.
Sorry, everyone. I wanted to wait until we had some leads on Senior Ye's whereabouts before telling the truth. I never thought we'd come across something like that weird miasma fluctuation.
After our trip to the Hollow, I understand just how serious the situation really is now. It concerns the safety of Waifei Peninsula, so I can't hide things anymore.
Yeah, then you just lose the voice.
We grew up together. No one knows him better than I do. He's honorable and loyal. He would never abandon his morals or hurt others for selfish gain.
Xiao Guang... Junior, we understand how you feel. We all know what kind of person Senior Ye is. We've already contacted Yishuan Shifu. She's tied up with some other important matters at the moment, but she'll head here as soon as she can. Until then, the decision rests with her.
Thank you for your trust. There's no need to be so formal. Just call me Xiao Guang like before. And please, help us get to the bottom of the abnormal miasma fluctuation before Shifu arrives.
Of course, we'll do everything we can. But Xiao Guang, for now, you should remain here at Suibian Temple. Junior Bell, please stay with her.
Huh? Yishuan Shifu specifically requested that you not take part in the investigation under any circumstances.
What? But...
I'm sorry. We'll head out and start investigating with the other mystics at first light tomorrow. You just wait here for our return, alright?
With that, Jingyun weaves together with the other disciples. Xiao Guang is left standing there, hands clasped tightly together, her expression clouded with helplessness.
It's always like this.
Yishun Shifu was worried.
Oh, don't do that. Worried about my safety, I understand. I've always understood. Shifu cares for me deeply. Even with Shifu's personally crafted seal on the sword case, she's constantly worried. Worried about the power of the Qingming sword, and that it might spiral out of control. Worried that I might end up like her sister, High Preceptor Yizheng. But having to stay behind everyone, being kept safe, watching everyone else face danger while I can only wait, it's just... What's with the gloomy look on your face? You hardly seem like the Yi Shenguang I know. Being able to face any situation with composure, isn't that the kind of person you are?
Zhao Guang, you're too tense. After everything that happened today, what you need right now is rest. Go get some rest and recharge.
How about we rest for now? Let's get ready to receive tomorrow's news in tip-top shape. Sorry, I've troubled everyone again. Let's all get some rest today.
Okay, hold on.
Optional, chat with Xiao Guang. Haven't gone to bed yet? I just wanted to come see you again. It's alright, I was just feeling a little bit down again, but after everyone's comforting words, I'm feeling much better now. At least those two illusions today gave us a clearer picture. You must be exhausted from running around with me these past couple of days. Go get some rest. I don't want to go into more story to get ourselves locked in stuff. Let's go do another thing with Monato right quick.
Bell, got a minute?
Oh, wait a minute. What did I say before? Because was he the one to text me for... Yeah. What's up?
It's about Spook Shack's regular events. Yuza said that every spook...
Wait a minute. Didn't he didn't also say that too?
Yeah, no, that was something different. Yeah.
Yuza said that every Spook Shack member needs to periodically investigate strange rumors, but she's already scoped out most of the ones on the site, leaving no chance for anyone else to investigate.
She's really something else.
Yeah, Yuza's performance is amazing, but for the other members, it was a total horror story. A horror story of being unable to even find a proper horror story.
Well, I'll help. After all, I'm also a member of Spook Shack.
So you're willing to help me? Awesome. As a proxy, you must know quite a few uncovered urban legends, right?
The owner of Reverberina's drink stand?
Never heard of it.
Word is, there's some shady dealings going on with Simeon Bay's black market.
Isn't it too dangerous for us to investigate this?
Well, it's an urban legend, after all.
True that. If it turns out to be fake, we can help the shop clear up these rumors. Let's go meet up in Reverberina then.
We'll do this, and we'll do a trust event, or not, we'll do a hangout with Vivian, and then end this probably earlier than planned. But hopefully this will max out Monato's bond as well.
Belle, you made it. No one spotted you on your way here, right?
Nope.
Good. Remember to stay behind me while we're investigating. I'll protect you.
Will do.
Hope we don't run into any trouble. Watch out. Try to avoid the crowds. This must be the boss, right?
As you approach the drink stand, just before you could say hello, Boss Jean's raised voice echoes through the pipes of Reverberina. Hey, we agreed it was my turn to handle things. Why'd you go and wrap things up? Fine, I'll let it slide this time since these goods were so fresh. But hey, you gotta promise to try and come... But hey, you gotta promise to come try mine next time. I guarantee you won't be disappointed. Alright, I'll head over there ASAP.
Hold up, Belle. I think we just witnessed some shady deal going on. Maybe you should get out of here.
No way, I won't abandon my companions.
Alright, let's face this together.
At some point, Jean put down her phone. She turns around, frowning at the two people before her. Hey, you two, what are you whispering about at the drink stand? Want to grab one of our special drinks?
Special drinks?
Wait, did our plot get exposed, so now we're going to be silenced? What in new Eridu are you yammering on? Did I have too many drinks? Alright, if you're planning to order, better make it quick. The drink stand's about to close up for the night. Elian's been calling me over and over to visit her at Phylum Heights, saying she's got the freshest seafood ready. Jeez, how am I supposed to be lazy and skip out now?
Ma'am, by Elian and Phylum Heights, you wouldn't have to mean Miss Lian, would you?
Huh? Yeah. Huh, she's Miss Lian now? Back then, the Hollow. Let's not talk about it. Time waits for no one. What a small world. Oh, right. Let me treat you all to my special blend to celebrate this serendipitous encounter.
Thanks.
Whew, false alarm. I like how that just abruptly ends. Like, so very abruptly just ends. Alright, let's see. We should have enough. Our trust should have gone to... Oh, I actually do see him already. Since it's the first trust event, it should be voiced already.
Belle, it's you!
Is Monato not with you?
Monato said he was heading to the mines for his internship today, then left, but he hasn't replied to any of our knock-knock messages. I saw on TV there was an ethereal attack at the nearby mining site. We're worried. Can you help us find Monato, Belle?
Of course, but before that, I need more info.
No problem. We'll tell you everything.
A Sing and Aout spill everything they know about Kamado Monato like beans from a bamboo tube. From this flood of information, you find some crucial leads with various search capabilities, and you can confirm Monato's current location. Leading A Sing and Aout, you find Monato near the mining processing area by the Hollow.
You two little troublemakers. Sneaking off all the way out here? Good thing Belle's with you. Who knows what kind of danger you could have run into?
Sorry, Monato. I was the one who brought them here. They saw the news on TV and got worried about you.
It's not your fault, Belle. I appreciate you being here. It's just... these two can be a handful. And if anything had happened to you as well...
The TV kept talking about the mines, like there's scary ethereals showing up and stuff. You left early this morning, and it had been so many minutes, and you still hadn't messaged us on Knock Knock.
Sorry I didn't reply to your messages earlier. I got totally caught up with work today.
We're just glad you're okay.
But I gotta say, I'm impressed that you managed to find this place.
That's because Belle helped us. We just gave her a little bit of info, and she found where you were like bam, super fast.
Info?
Good to know you're okay. We'll head back now. Belle will explain everything to you. Bye-bye! Bye-bye!
Monato looks like he has more to say, but A Sing and Aout are already gone. He snaps back to the moment and leans in close, his eyes locked on yours, filled with genuine concern.
Those two are definitely hiding something from me. Belle, they didn't say anything weird to you, did they?
It was nothing major. They just kinda gave me your full profile. Like your age, birthday, favorite foods, weird little habits. Oh, and that old forum ID you used to go by? The info was actually really helpful when we were trying to find you. So don't be mad at them, okay? I promise I'll forget all of it. Eventually.
That's alright. I wasn't trying to keep any of that from you anyway. And I guess Ah Ching and Ah Yue must really trust you if they were cool sharing my past with you like that. If there's anything else you're curious about, just ask me directly.
Despite his words, you notice Monato tense for a moment. His movements are slow, as if stuck in a slow motion. If that's the case...
Belle, what is it?
Oh my god.
Gotta say, Aratamamaru is a pretty badass ID. But I also kinda like Phylum Sad Lone Ghost. Why did you change it?
I'm glad we got to hear Belle say badass.
Phylum Sad Lone Ghost? It's just... the first time I told Yuzaha and the others about it, they almost died laughing. so I stopped using it. But if you really like that name, I mean, if you have to call me that, I won't stop you.
Can I? Then... Xylem Sadlone Ghost?
Why did she deliver it like that?
Can I? Then... Xylem Sadlone Ghost?
Bro, the way she I kind of want to... I want to hear if Wise does that more jokingly, because Belle just did that more cute. His face suddenly flushes red. As you look up, your eyes meet his. He's clearly struggling to stay calm.
Yes?
But honestly, I still think Monato suits you best. You're always so gentle.
That's because we're friends. Oh, right. Just in case you need it next time, I'll start sharing my location with you when I'm at work, so you can come find me anytime you need.
After making this promise with Monato, the two of you take the cable car back to Philium Heights. Nice. Now, let's text Vivian. Actually, as a matter of fact, give me that. How do I do this again? Haven't done these in a while. Unstar them, because they have no reason to be starred anymore. There's Vivian. Yep. Alright, now, invite Vivian. Want to go for a walk?
I'm on my way. Where to? In 5 minutes. I'll be there.
There's no need to rush. I want to check out... I just need to go restock for the video store.
Restock? You mean restock on videotapes?
That's right. He's at Reverberina. Meet there. Hold on. Something's wrong. Wise, you're not wearing the right outfit. Not right now. Okay, there we go. Now if I just... There we are. You meet up with Vivian at the entrance to Reverberina.
Restocking videotapes sounds very interesting. Lord Phaethon, do you plan your restocks based on research? Like tracking which genres have been rented the most lately? Or do you survey random people nearby?
Honestly, I just stock what I like.
That's just proof you have impeccable taste. Everyone loves the films you pick out so carefully.
Let's go find Travis, my supplier.
I can't wait to go restock videotapes with you, Lord Phaethon. Speaking of videotapes, I really like documentaries, especially those about history. The history we didn't get to experience leaves so much to the imagination. Is this your supplier?
Hold on, phone, shut up. Man, Vivian and Wise really are perfect, because they both love documentaries. Wait, Travis! Oh, yeah, Travis! The guy who's, like, wanted a very specific videotape. Bro! Dude, me and Zach make fun of this dude, because he showed up later in a side quest, and also, he's showing up in Vivian's trust event? Anyway. So, what kind of videotapes are you looking to restock today? I just got my hands on a great batch of tapes. You won't find these easily elsewhere. Quite a few are 4K remastered editions. I went through a lot to get a hold of these. Supernatural, action, and romance movies. How about picking one genre to start with? If you like it, I can supply you with more later. Romance. You and Vivian choose a few romance films and variety shows. She clearly has her own perspective on the genre.
All of these are excellent picks.
Have you seen them all?
Of course, I'm especially fond of these, because the emotional connection between the main characters in these movies is so nuanced. They're not just romantic fantasies, they really explore what affection truly means. Affection isn't some vague or abstract concept. It's a journey, something that unfolds over time. At least to me, the person I like is more tangible than time itself, more dazzling than the universe, because I can see the beauty in this person over and over again, in a very real way. It motivates me to become a better person myself.
After chatting with Vivian a bit more about this type of movie, it's soon time to head back to the video store. Very nice.
'Cause every night I will save your life.